Hi, so today's card is Child of the Cosmos. Now, I had an argument with my team about this because this came up last week as well. And I said to them, hang on a minute, you've just repeated the same card. So I put it back in the pack, and lo and behold, boop, out it popped again. So it's all about what's going on at the moment with the moon and the sun and any other energies that are coming in. So let's see if they can give us a bit more of a background as to why they want this card. We are Erasmus, and we told this one that the reason we wanted this card out again is because it is so relevant. Many of you are experiencing very heavy emotional releases, and this is why we have to help you to understand that this is all a part of the next stage of your evolution, shall we call it, your ascension process. Because you cannot fully engage with the fifth dimension if you are still holding on to things from the third and fourth dimension. That is why another surge of energy has been planned so that you are not just awoken, for those who are still sitting on the fence as to shall I, shan't I, but those who need to clear their energy of things that they have been avoiding. And we've brought this up many times before, is that if you avoid sorting out something, it just escalates. So that is why we are giving you the chance now to clean up your world, to clean up yourselves, should we call it, so that you can function more fully with the divine, so you can function more fully with those around you, so that you can become more, as before we have said, a human community, a human family, rather than individualization and believing that you are the only person on this planet who is engaging with the divine. Because we've said it many times with this one as well, is that you are connected to the divine because you are a spark of the divine. And so you are always interacting with the divine and also interacting with each other, because no spark of the divine is an individual. Everything is connecting to everything on all different levels. Even if you don't experience it at this level that you're working on, at other levels of your existence, you will be interacting with the other parts of yourself that are sparks of the divine incarnated at this time. And many people have to understand is that the path that they are taking at this time has been planned by themselves. They have decided to incarnate at this time. They have decided that they are going to be a part of this ascension process. So whether it is the person who is going through a disaster or the person who is really spiritual helping others, it has all been planned. It has all been arranged and discussed and, shall we say, written down in a plan by the divine and the beings who work with and for the divine, so that the ascension of this planet is smoother than it would have been. Over many, many years, this planet has tried to ascend, and the beings upon it have stopped it because of whatever uh, ideas they have, that there is no God, or that they are the only beings on this planet or in this universe that exist, and so on and so forth, thus lowering the energy and preventing this planet from ascending into the fifth dimension. There has been talk of many civilizations that tried this, but now the whole of the planet is awakening even more fully. Not that it was never awoke before, but that now it is awoken even further, so that it is interacting with humanity on a larger scale. And this is another reason why you are all feeling the energies of this time, because the planet is absorbing the moon energy, it is absorbing the sun energy, and that certain filters have been put in place by certain beings so that this energy is more manageable. But it is still a heavy energy, shall we say, that is pushing your buttons, pushing your emotions out that you need to deal with and process and heal. And so there will be many people who will not understand what is going on. And if you can help them just by giving them a little bit of understanding, don't have to go into the whole story of the spiritual path from your planning with the divine to what you are going to do in your incarnation, but just to tell people that it is the energy process is starting for them and that they have to let go of things that no longer serve them. And this may be their job, where they live, may even be their friends and certain family members who have been holding them back from moving forward into their magnificent energy. They are maybe not light worker energy, but they're spiritual energy. And this is what another thing people must understand is that a light worker is not some nice fluffy name to say, I am doing this spiritual work, aren't I wonderful? It is a responsibility to help this planet ascend and the people on it to ascend. And so it is not, we will say, fluffy, though some people may try and push it into that place, or that anybody can be a light worker. A light worker is, as the word suggests, it is a certain role that a person has chosen before they've come to this planet and incarnate so that they can help the planet. Light workers are all over the universe. They are incarnated to help that planet or that planetary system to ascend. So we ask you to understand that it is, in a way, a badge of honour, but not in an egotistical way. It is a means of showing humanity that this person has incarnated to help raise the planet and the beings upon it to a different level, and that it will be hard work, not just for them, because they have to be at the next level to help pull you up if you are a person awakening to spirituality, but also to support you. So when someone says they're a light worker, then they must have a specialty. If they're just using it to give themselves a new name for something that is something else, then we ask you to question, discern, decide whether this person is genuine or they are just using that title to say something that is untrue. So no matter who it is that you are working with, you should always ask the question, is this person serving my highest good, or are they just doing something that is something else someone else can do or I can do myself? And it may sound awful to those who are doing certain work, but it is now the time of sovereignty. It is now the time of taking control of your own life and empowering yourself. If you can do it yourself, then do it. But if you feel you need another to help you, then find the right person who resonates with you, who you feel safe with, who you feel is supporting you, so that you can do the work you do. And as we say, you are expected to do the work. You should not expect another to do the work for you, because they can support you, they can do certain things for you, but on the whole, you have to continue the work and continue the management of your energy so that whatever work they have done with you or for you does not need to be done again, and that you can just continue as you are managing. So you will leave it there. Yes, as is always time, my cleaner comes around and makes a little bit of noise, but I'm sorry about that. But bye for now.